never my intention to go that long. I want to deepen in our minds things that we already know, things that the reading reminded us of. I believe that the last time I was here, the final assignment, the assignment that I gave you to carry out throughout the week was to watch your I am statements, because I am statements are very powerful and they are the name of God, and you as the children of God, the extensions of God, have the same name, so that when you say I am, be careful what you follow it with, because it will be deepened. And I think Johnny stood up and said, wow, right now, my job is to stop saying I am a starving artist, because that's a very powerful statement, which brings forth a creation of its truth and validity. We've spoken before and said that when we speak the words I am, in metaphorically speaking, the angel's ears perk up. Your guardian angel's ears perk up every time you use the word I am, and becomes on alert for what you say you are, so that the angel can make it true, or make it true word. So that if you say I'm sick and tired, the angel's ears perk up and say, this is the child of God speaking. Her word is law. She has just declared to the universe who she is. I don't edit who she says she is. I don't advise her that that might not be the highest affirmation. My job is to simply do whatever it takes to make her more sick and more tired. On the other hand, at the opposite end of that spectrum, if one of the children of God says, I am filled with vitality and with life, or goes to the degree of saying, I am light. As I said last week, you are light. Jesus, that what they say about Jesus is you are the light of the world. Jesus says back to you, you also are the light of the world. I remind myself, I am the light of my world. I'm not the light of your world. I'm the light of mine. I used to think that assignment to take on the identity of I am the light of the world meant I had to be the light of everybody's world. And let me tell you, it put me in some positions that were not positions that God had designed for me. They put me in positions where I thought that I was responsible for the emotional or mental state of my brothers and sisters around me. I thought that your peace of mind was my job. And part of that came also from being a human being who happened to be abused or molested as a child, who grew up to think, my job is to keep you happy, even at the expense of my own happiness. So I love the revelation that I am the light of the world. For me means, Carlos, you are the light of your world. Johnny, you are the light of your world. Colette, you are the light of your world. There will be people around us who will want us to be the light of their world. What I've noticed in life around relationships and couples, I have seen many independent women or many independent men who are quite capable of living their lives peacefully and happily. They know how to change a light bulb. They know how to get the trash out. They know how to do the dishes. But the man gets a woman, or the woman gets a man. And suddenly she believes her I am statement becomes, I am half. This is my other half. And some people go as far as to say, in a joking way, this is my better half. But the subconscious mind doesn't know how to take a joke. If you say it, the angel perks up its ears and says, Carlos has just announced to the universe that his partner is his better half. Let's see what we can do to make that true, because his word is law. This is the child of God speaking. And that word that gets put out is a powerful, powerful, powerful word. I was in my class this past week. I asked the class members what I'm about to ask any of you. If you want to make a comment, if you have a revelation, I would certainly welcome it. There's a scripture that says, and it was written by males for males, so it was written in this form. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. You could say, as a woman thinketh in her heart, so is she. Or as a person thinketh in their heart, so are they. The question I had was, why do you think it is written in that language? Why were those words chosen? Why does it say, as a person thinketh in their heart, so are they? Why does it not say, as a person thinketh, period, so are they? Deacon Timothy.
I think I would think it would be because it was emotional, because in your heart you think emotion, and your emotion is a powerful thing when you're having thoughts that go along with your emotion. So if you can have when we're emotional, we have those powerful thoughts, they kind of consume us, or they're very powerful. That's what I would say. To think in your heart is the way, when we're emotional and we have that kind of feeling going on inside of our bodies, it manifests, I think, throughout all of it, throughout everything.
Thank you. Anyone else? Yes.
I think when you have a thought, it gets consumed in your head, and everything gets stuck in your head, and your body is disconnected. But because I was thinking of thoughts that I've had from time, what if I took a negative thought, and you say they're not true? And thinking what I felt like my body felt completely different, to draw that idea that I'm not this, and saying that that's not true, I am this. I may be like that. And I think it's interesting, synchronicity that you're talking about that today. But my body, when I felt completely that it was light, it's like my head was connected. I'm like this, that's not there, and it's just in my head.
Yes.
And I think that's where the heart, it's basically your entire body is touched by your heart. The blood goes everywhere.
Thank you. I saw that happen.
I believe that the thinking is of the ego and the heart is of God.
Okay. Thank you. Brother.
And I was saying, when you experience something in your heart, that's the source of truth. So if you think of something in your heart, you're definitely affirming it, you're making it so it's such a strong statement, there's no refuting it.
Okay. And thank you. And I'll take one more.
Science says we know that the heart emits an electromagnetic field electronically. It's real. It's measurable. And so if we put a thought into that magnetic field, it activates it. And it goes out into the ethers as well as the magnetizes. It's natural law, natural science. So that's what the electromagnetic field from us originates.
Thank you so much. Thank all of you for sharing, because we are one self, united with our Creator. We are one mind, called the mind of Christ. And there is no teacher here, one teacher, or 2 or 3 ministers in this sanctuary. We are all ministers. We all have a voice. We are all open to be channels for the voice for